Hey everybody, it's Peggy. I'm back again with another video, and I'm going to try and keep this really short. Good luck. Anyway, refunds. This is pretty simple. If it's your fault, then you offer a full refund. End of story. Now, the customer can choose to accept a replacement, but they have to choose it. You don't get to go, I don't refund. If it's your problem, if it's your mistake, you refund. And it is a full refund. That's the cost of shipping, that's the cost of rush fees, that's the cost of expediting, that's the cost of special materials. Anything, every single cent the customer gives to you, you have to give it back. All of it. It's that simple. Now, you can negotiate with your customer and say, hey, I'm happy to send you a replacement. That's great. You're paying for the shipping. Any additional costs because of that are yours. If the customer agrees to a replacement, it doesn't cost them a single extra cent, period. And it gets better because if they've paid for expedited shipping, you also have to send it again as expedited shipping. These are Etsy's policies. So if it's your fault, you have to offer a refund as part of whatever else that you do. You cannot go back on your policies and say, I don't give refunds. I see this a lot in the groups. I'm telling you right now, you can lose your shop over it. Don't do it. And don't listen to the asshats that are telling you to do it. If it's your mistake, if they ordered the red one and you sent the blue one, then you are offering, oh, so sorry about that. I'm happy to replace it. And if that's not okay, I'll send you a full refund. You can ask for the product back, but you have to pay the return shipping, and it has to be tracked shipping. And you have to send them a label. You cannot just go, oh, I will add that in. Etsy has no way for you to add in the cost of shipping as part of a refund because it doesn't function that way. So, if it's your mistake, you're refunding in full. Everything. No restocking fees, no partial refunds, nothing. In full, including shipping. You don't get to deduct the cost of shipping from a refund. So if it's your fault, that's what you're doing. If it's not your fault, then you can do whatever your policies have stated. Let's be very clear. Can you charge a restocking fee? Yes, as long as it's in your policies that you're charging it. You don't just get to go, I accept refunds and exchanges. If you do not specify details, then you are going by Etsy's default refund and exchange policies, which are, if you don't like it, send it back and I'll give you your money back. That's it. That's Etsy's default policy. You don't get to, I'll give you a refund minus the cost of shipping. I only give partial refunds. I charge a restocking fee. You don't get to do any of that if it's not listed in your policies or your FAQ. So go into your options, look that up, get into your policies, make sure that your policies are clear, detailing what you will and will not do as part of a refund. Do you want your product back? Customer must return it in sellable, customer must return it. Well, they can smash it with a hammer and pour it into a bucket and send it back to you, and that's too bad. You never specified. Customer must return item by tracked shipping. You don't have to be mean about it. I forget what all other people do. You don't have to accept returns at all. I'm sorry, I don't accept returns and exchanges. Now, if you don't accept returns and exchanges, you're allowed to set okay, I'll do this for you this time, but this is what I'm going to do. You can do that if you don't accept returns and exchanges. You're free to negotiate on a case-by-case basis. But if your policies state that you accept returns and exchanges, then any conditions you have must be in your policies, must be spelled out clearly. I charge a 20% restocking fee. You can't come back, oh, this guy's being a little snippy with me, I'm going to charge him 30%. You can't do it. I refund minus the cost of shipping. Well, if it's not in your policies, you can't do it. You can only do what your policies state that you do. Now, with the exception of if you've offered free shipping. If you have offered free shipping and you are willing to give your customer a refund, you cannot deduct the cost of shipping because they have no idea what that shipping cost actually was for you. So if you offer free shipping, then you cannot say refunds are minus the cost of shipping. That is the one that you can't do. Everything else is pretty much fair game. But it must be in writing beforehand. You cannot just pull this out of your ass later and go, yeah, I accept refunds, but these are the conditions. You cannot do that. If it's not already in writing, if it's not already in writing on your page, you can't do it. Keep this in mind, because a lot of people that are coming back saying, this is what I do, it's like, is this in your policies? Oh, I don't need it in my policies. And it's like, yes, you certainly fucking do. As these policies are very clear on this. Very, very clear. This is why Etsy gives you the space to write the FAQ, to have all this information available. There's a space when you go to the FAQ section, you can do the thing where you add your own. Okay? Add your own. Do you charge a restocking fee? Yes, I do. Restocking fees are this %. When you refund, do you refund the cost of shipping? All refunds are less the cost of shipping. Unless you've offered free shipping. If you've offered free shipping, you don't get to do that. So be aware. Can you negotiate? It's like, yeah, you're a good customer. You're a good customer. Sure, here's your refund. And because you're a good customer, I'm not going to charge you a restocking fee. You're allowed to do that. Right? But you are not allowed to do the opposite. To say, oh, well, I do accept refunds, but just so you know, there's a restocking fee. Is it in your FAQ? No, then you don't charge a restocking fee. So make sure that your FAQ is fully up to date. And yeah, go into the social media groups, ask for thoughts and ideas on what people do and don't include. You need to cherry pick for yourself what does and doesn't work for you. But that's the basics of it. If it's your screw up, you're fixing this. If it's not your screw up, you're only allowed to do what's already in writing. Make sure it's in writing. Take the time. That's it. It's actually pretty easy because everybody's, and yes, if you screw this up, you can lose your shop over it, but it's not something that really needs to happen. It's not that big of a screw up as long as you know the rules. Now you know. So like, subscribe, do all the things. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.